those. I returned a Toro 21-inch self-propelled battery operated lawnmower, and I went to Walmart instead and got the Greenworks self-propelled 21-inch electric or battery powered lawnmower. And the difference is amazing, other than just the price. So I thought I'm going to go over a few of the things that I felt like were really made the difference. Number one, the Toro had a 6-amp battery that would not even hold a charge. It did come with a free 5-amp battery, which I was able to charge, but it only did half my yard. Meanwhile, the Greenworks 60-volt battery did the entire yard, and I still have one green light on the charge, so I could keep going. And I used the self-propelled the entire time, whereas with the Toro, I stopped using the self-propelled so that I could just finish my yard before the battery died. A couple of big standouts on this mower are that it's got headlights. I don't know how well they work because I don't mow at night, but if you're having to mow in the evening, I think the headlights would probably be a plus, as well as the side discharge on the mower. The Toro did not have a side discharge. It had a mulch or a bag option. This Greenworks has mulch, bag, and side discharge. And I use the side discharge for this yard today, and it looks great. I think as far as mowing goes, the Toro and the Greenworks were comparable. I really can't tell a lot of difference, except the Greenworks, the cut goes all the way past the wheels, whereas with the Toro, the cut just goes to the wheels. So what that means is you can't do a full 21-inch cut because if you go right in the track of the wheels from your previous round, there's going to be tall grass sticking up. So you had to go a little bit over the wheel track. So I did have a little trouble figuring out how to get the thing to start, but once I figured it out, it was fine. Now the size of my yard is about 165 by 65, more or less. And then I've got a little bit of side yard between the houses and on the other side of the house there. So all together, I'm gonna have to do the math on that. But definitely I would say if the price was the same, I would go with the Greenworks over the Toro, just hands down. But the Greenworks is actually less expensive than the Toro. A couple of the features that I really like is the ability to raise and lower the cut height. And compared to the Toro, it's completely different. The only adjustment you can make on the Toro is on the back wheels. With the Greenworks, it adjusts the height of all 4 wheels, so you get a good even cut, even when you go all the way up to 10. Now, I don't think that means 10 inches, but it's definitely much easier to adjust the height, and that's a great plus on this little mower. One feature that I really like about this Greenworks mower too is the ability to speed up or slow down the self-propelled. With the Toro, I don't know, maybe you could adjust it. I never figured it out, but with this one, it's as easy as just using this switch. One other thing that I really love about this little mower is how easy it is to fold up the arms compared to the Toro. With the Toro, you have to push buttons in an awkward place. With this Greenworks, you just use these handy little switches or whatever you want to call it. Pull those up and it folds right up. Makes it easy to store. And since it's not gas powered, it's battery powered, you could store it standing up or just on the ground like it is. Great, easy. Let's say a couple of words about the battery. I think I'd already said earlier that the battery charger for the Toro is kind of dinky, and the battery charger for this Greenworks is a serious battery charger. I mean, just listen to the difference when I plug it in compared to plugging in the Toro batteries, where you really can't even tell anything's happening. And it says that it takes 80 minutes to get a full charge on this Greenworks battery. It took less than 60. So altogether, I would say the power of the Greenworks seems to be a little less powerful. But if you're mowing a yard like mine that's level and you're not having to worry about you know, going up hills and things like that, I don't think you're going to notice a difference between the Greenworks and the Toro as far as power goes. Battery life, I'd say a 10 on the Greenworks. I've still got battery left, and I have no yard left to mow, and I'm not such a great guy that I would mow my neighbor's yard for free. But yeah, I'd say Greenworks is a 10. I don't know how long it's going to last. That remains to be seen. But straight out of the box, being used, was great. Now my yard is mostly sodded, and then the part that I'm standing in right now was not sodded, so it's kind of bumpy and rough and everything like that. So it did fine. It did fine on the bumpy part. It did great on the sodded part. So yeah, I'd say it's worth your money.